Okay, guys, we are in Valencia, Spain, east side of the Spanish coast, and we're here on a cruise ship. We've been continuing our journeys, and we've been having some fun and enjoying ourselves. And I skipped to get to you guys this close. I'm running low on space, so I got to start getting space out. So I pushed forward. I'm gonna be going backwards with some of the other stuff we have. But yeah, guys, so we're in Spain. We rode around Valencia. This is like the old town, center of town, and just go around, looking at the cathedrals and look at the shops and things like that. Valencia's just not that big of a town. It's a very small town. You would think it's big because it does take up a little bit of space on the coast, but it's still not. It's still not even that big. They speak Valenciano here. It's closer to a Catalan. But if you know Castellano, you will understand the language. You won't be like, you won't be confused. Some words go like over the top, and then something's like, okay, yeah, whatever. So what's my take on Valencia? I think it's cool. It's a cool little city. If you want to, do a quick day trip, and you just kind of want to float around, see what that part of Spain is. Me personally, I wouldn't go out of my way to go see Valencia. I never have, never done, never did. But one of my good friends is always like, "Oh, I gotta come to Valencia. Nightlife is this, nightlife is that." So I'm like, okay, whatever, So I don't have a nightlife story for you guys or that. You know how much I love those things. But at least for now, we can show you a bit of the day life. And if you look at these streets, it looks very similar to Madrid's. It has a lot of Madrid style architecture. So if you've ever been to Madrid, you can see a lot of it, and later on in the video you can see a lot more of like that whole Madrid style living. Obviously, if you're in the streets of Madrid, those streets would be slammed. You couldn't even walk. You couldn't even walk, and there's so many people. Madrid's third biggest city in all of Europe. So it is a mega city. But continuing on here in Valencia, so from the port to here it was probably about 30 minutes. Taxi ride was around 17 euros. I jumped in there with some old ladies there, and they were like, "Hey, we want to go on with you." So I was like, "All right, well, you can go on with me. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that." And even too, when I was walking here down the street, I saw some other people from the boat. I mean, a lot of the tourists you see walking these streets are mainly people with the cruise ship. So, we came up from that transatlantic, from New York City all the way to Rome, and then we continued on to Greece. So when I'm floating around here, go to the CBA, and I'll see the guys there. Yeah, they always calling me, "Hey, where you going?" They love my little chains and things like that. Now, one thing about Valencia is, this main square. I mean, it looks just like a little mini Cibele. So if you've ever been to Madrid, you can see the Cibele, and that's one of those iconic buildings and structures there. Super nice place to be. One of my favorite parts of Madrid. But for here, Valencia, it's not too bad. It's a nice little city center square. And the weather was cool. The weather is nice. If you want like a mild weather most of the year, that's why people pick a Valencia. Versus like other parts of Spain where it's a little bit more, hotter and or colder, like a Granada. Like Granada's always freezing the butt off. So. Yeah, that's the one thing about that. But it's cool. It's cool. It's okay. So like I said, about 20 years to get into town, float around, walk around. You can jump on a bus. You can hit some of the beaches, and then you can float back for the day if you're just doing a day trip or you're doing a cruise or something like that. This is actually the first time our cruise ship actually ever been there, so it was kind of like a big, kind of almost a historic moment for them. So definitely a good time, guys. Like I said, I'm not crazy for Valencia, but if you do want to try out a different city, a different flow, definitely go try it out, guys. All right, guys, smash that like button for your boy Choco Lattes. Like, subscribe.